Hey everyone, doing a fall update from my garden. Gonna try and make this whole thing pretty quick, so I'm gonna use cuts instead of just walking around like usual. Anyway, here's the stuff I've got planted, getting ready to put in my garden if it hadn't rained so much this weekend. I have to go back to school, so it'll be my mom doing it probably, but here's a new batch of bush cucumbers, a bunch of spinach, leaves have fallen off the trees all over it. This is a bunch of cabbage. And over here is the broccoli I've got going. Nothing too impressive so far, but hopefully it'll get better when I get in the ground. Anyway, alright, this is all kind of a mess. This is where I randomly planted some stuff along this rock wall because I didn't really have any flowers or anything else to put besides what was down here. The cucumber, got some cucumbers coming through, harvested quite a few more. I got one. It's kind of cool, is laying on this rock wall. Watermelon coming in. I believe they're sweet baby watermelons, but I honestly don't remember. Tomatoes everywhere. Lots and lots of tomatoes. Now, if you could see my grass and you're wondering, why doesn't this stupid idiot cut his grass? Well, the answer is several years ago, we traded a big Kubota lawnmower in exchange for having the person who traded it to cut our grass on the regular because they had a grass cutting business. Well, it turns out he's not very good at keeping up his end of the bargain, so my grass doesn't get cut very often. Basically, I have to harass him to get my grass cut. Anyway, another watermelon here. And this one's the biggest one. I had a pretty big hand. It's pretty. Turn it. It's not quite there yet, but getting close. The tendrils still look green. My mom stepped on this yesterday. Yeah. Tendrils are still green near it, and this looks pretty good. So, alright, we'll cut from here, go down to the garden. I'm only going to be able to walk around. I wish I could have harvested this weekend, but okay, it goes with the rain. I'm in my garden now. Try to walk around. It's pretty wet. It rained really hard this weekend, but in here, this is my cucumber net. This is where I'm going to plant all the cucumbers, and this will probably be where I put the cabbage. Still have quite a few tomatoes coming on. I'll pick one real quick. Pretty decent tomato, about the size of a golf ball. I believe that's still that 4th of July hybrid that I got from Burpee in my quest to get a red tomato before 4th of July. I missed by a couple of days. Cucumbers that are still here, I believe they're bush picklers. Putting out a little bit. Surprising amount of red tomatoes in there still. I really thought these tomatoes had bit the dust. My raspberries, they're in their first year. Not really expecting a whole heck of a lot. Didn't get a whole heck of a lot, but in the years to come, I ought to get a pretty decent raspberry harvest, I would think. See, I got a pumpkin down here turning orange. Pumpkins really died back. I venture to guess it was from the lack of rain for a while. I'm going to pull up most of the zucchini. There'll probably be a row of, let's try this way instead of turning it. Probably be a row of broccoli maybe here. I got the pumpkins climbing up my tomatoes, but I don't see any actual pumpkins in there. Just climbing up, making a mess. More and more tomatoes coming up. Oh wait, look, there is a pumpkin. It's climbed up over my tomatoes. And there is a pumpkin right there. I will never grow pumpkins in my garden again because they've taken over everything. That was I knew that they would get wild, but I didn't quite expect this wild. Let's see. Got this one's been orange for quite a while. Down here, not too big, maybe like the size of a arcade game basketball. I don't know, maybe 2 softballs. Not huge, but I could harvest it today if I wanted, but I don't really have any reason. I'm not going to make pumpkin pie. Pretty much grew the pumpkins for Halloween. This one got cracked a little bit. A lot of tomatoes. This one, maybe a bug got to it a little bit. I even got green tomatoes down on the ground here. I got tomatoes everywhere, more than I could possibly deal with. Even got some big old, I believe these are Brandywines, the huge ones. Let's see. These are the beans that I planted, well, my mom planted, sort of a fall crop. I really need to get to harvesting them, but probably gonna have to do that in the next day or two. They're ready now, but kind of in a hurry today. I gotta get back to school. I'm a few hours away. Zucchini, somehow this one's still putting out zucchini. This one too. Just zucchini everywhere. My grandma's getting sick and tired of me bringing in zucchini. My grandma lives with us. When we chop it up and freeze it for zucchini bread. I probably have made 30 quarts of zucchini. She's tired of seeing zucchini. This is my Ohio habaneros. Not bad. This one's probably ready to go 100%. A nice habanero. Alright, do a quick walkthrough. I got a lot of peppers again that are ready for picking, which means more cutting and more freezing. Lots and lots of peppers still, which I think for September in Ohio, this is honestly never had anywhere near this kind of pepper production. I've already frozen several gallon bags worth, I should say. These are all my blueberries. Let's see. Oh, here's another pumpkin. Now this one's getting big. It grew over the fence. Now that's a pretty big pumpkin. That's about the size of a basketball. So hopefully that waits till closer to Halloween to actually get orange. And let's see. A few more peppers. Ones in the back don't get as much sun, so they don't put out as much. But they were still fairly productive, so I can't be mad about that. Well, that's everything. I don't know if I'll get to make another one of these this summer. You can see back there in the corner is my time-lapse camera. I hope that's working, but it's failed me in the past. If it works, when the season's all said and done, I will put up one last time-lapse video, but I do not think I'll be able to make it back anytime soon to my house from school. So till then, thanks for watching, and I'll be back next year at the very least. Oh wait, thanks. Surprise encore. I forgot, I had a lot of digging going on up here. Animals digging in my asparagus and strawberry patches. You see my strawberries and my asparagus. There's quite a bit of digging going on in here from the animals, so put up this fence. Hopefully it does the trick. I'm hoping it doesn't turn out that it was moles and it was just this guy right here, Milo. Good doggy. So anyway, I put a little clip right here on each end so that I could get in and do some weeding when the time comes, but hopefully now I won't get any digging in my garden. Say bye, Milo. Well, he doesn't care. Oh, it may have been those little jerk cats too. Got a couple of cats, and they like to be a problem. Alright, bye.